Press 2. Seagull. Concussion. Nice lady.
You guys, it's good to be back. Woo! So much life has happened.
Yeah. It's been, what, 2 months?
Feels like it.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, yeah, by the time this episode comes out, it has been like a full month.
A month, yeah.
A month of just fucking life.
We haven't seen each other's faces in over 3 weeks, right?
3.5 weeks. Man, and we'll get into all of it because there's been some pretty big changes.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about it because obviously that's what we are thinking about. So we'll do that in the What Are You Thinking About?
That's a good spot to do it.
Episode 194 of the Can You Don't podcast. Thanks to everyone who sent in your content suggestions, everything over the last month or so. Hey guys, at canyoudontpodcast.com. Of course, we are ripping our way through the honkathon, so head over to patreon.com/canyoudontpodcast as we try to just get that next tier, baby. Man, we've been maxed out for like 3 months. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but, it's fine. We get it. And at the time that we're recording this, we're entering a new month. And as we've talked about before on the show.
And a new phase of life.
Yeah. As we've talked about on the show, you hit that new month and then it just drops off by like 100 people. Mm-hmm. And then slowly builds its way back up.
It's the craziest thing for your brain if you're a creator. Like, where'd they all go?
Like,
they're back.
What I do.
Yeah.
What I say.
I didn't mean it.
Bryan Guy, you found something. A little tidbit to throw in here before we get into our show and stop being vague and tell people what we are thinking about.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's not coming up yet. We have to.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit.
We'll get through a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, this is a little quick email.
Okay.
From Richard, a little off the top thing he sent in. I thought it was kind of funny. Yeah. Little Dickie Richard. Just got done listening to Breakfast, Blackout, Gooning, Sex Birds, Game Boy Color.
It's just so funny that we just can do that.
Yeah. It just kept going too. I'm like, wait, that's a long title.
That's so many words.
I just felt like I needed to say something. Yes, buttholes can bounce back quite easily after butt stuff. Mm-hmm. Proper lubrication, speed regulation, and aftercare makes it quite an enjoyable and accessible bedroom activity.
Accessible bedroom activity?
Yeah. And I love that because it's like, regulation and maintenance, and it's like those are things that I just don't like. I don't like to maintain.
You don't associate that with butthole.
It's
it's like a car.
Something like to vacuum it or something.
It's like something you like Jiffy Lube would hand you a pamphlet.
Yeah,
and these words are on there.
Follow the instructions.
Yep.
Yeah,
the importance of maintenance and proper lubrication.
And I just don't. I mean, I don't even do that with my own car, let alone my butthole. It's like. Once the act is over, it feels like just go make a sandwich, do whatever. I don't want to have to do maintenance. Sure. Anyway, on a note of people taking unbelievable girth up the Hershey Highway, those are professionals.
Oh.
Typically, the folks that regularly post mind-boggling feats of elasticity do that for income or freaks. Never underestimate the freak factor. There are some out there like Sis Sweat, HKI, Alex Bree Cooper, and he's a whole list of examples that I'm sure he's never seen before. Lily Lunix.
These are the sources listed at the bottom of the report.
Yeah. And link, you can click on them.
What was that? The format that it had to be in? APA or whatever it was?
No. Yeah. For it to be legal or...
if you forgot a period, you'd got a C instead of an A. Yeah.
Yeah. Lily Unix can do some insane things. However, they are but a niche part of the wide world of sexual exploitation. Have fun, but stay safe out there.
Thanks, Richard.
If you're thinking about doing it, I mean, as long as you are careful and you proper upkeep, you should be okay.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
And I also do find it like a little, the innocence of Richard to think that I know.
Yeah.
I got it. I've seen it. I think we watched Sis Sweat one time on the show. We didn't show it, but you walked over and I showed you elbow deep fists in ass. Mm-hmm. So, but the innocence is like, hey, I just want to let you guys know, there's some crazy stuff out there. We know.
Yeah.
We got it. It's right there.
I
accidentally have found almost, I think, all these people.
I get the feeling that Richard is trying to educate people, but I think he's barely scratched the surface of what's going on out there.
There's some wild things out there. We know.
Yeah.
We know.
Yeah.
Of course it'll bounce back. It's just going to be a little rubber band.
Amazing. The body.
It's amazing what you can put up there and still go to work the next day. All right, let's get the show going. Zach! What happened?
Hey, shut up. Start the show already.
God, Zach's voice was extra echoey.
Yeah, I know.
For some reason.
We'll get into it. That was scary.
It's a different sound.
It is, yeah.
All right. This is a little bit different than our normal Would You Rather or Fuck, Marry, Kill or...
Okay.
I mean, yes, enough. This is sent in by Andrew.
Okay.
He says, if you could have sex with anyone you want, but they die immediately after, who are you fucking? And then he chimed in and said, it's got to be Casey Anthony for me.
Oh, man. That is a solid choice. And we have ventured down that before.
When I was reading this, I'm like, God, this is a tough thing. And then when I read the Casey Anthony, I'm like, oh, someone who did something terrible and is semi-decent looking and kind of a celebrity, like that might be the perfect.
It's hard.
He may have nailed it.
Hard to go up.
He picked the only right answer, I think.
Man, yeah. Yeah.
Assuming she killed her daughter. We don't know that for sure.
Okay.
But assuming she did, I mean, it's only fair that she dies too, right? So you might as well, I mean, God.
Look at that like the win-win.
Yeah.
Kind of outcome. But you could also kind of look at it from like a vigilante like aspect as well, where you don't have to be sexually attracted to this person.
Yeah.
But you are doing it for the greater good.
But
for the people, for the future. You know what I mean?
I guess what I'll think of is like, let's say you want to go that route, like a Hitler or something like that. You're like, well, that's the way that we could get to Hitler and we could kill him, but you have sex with Hitler. But imagine like now I have to go have sex with this guy. Like, what would that experience be like?
I mean,
and you have to assume that he's going to let you.
Went. Yeah, my brain.
You know what I mean?
My brain just had a soft moonlit Hitler mustache.
Yeah, glisten. It's the shadow. Just
and he's just like,
wie heißt die wir Just check out some of my art.
9.
When the moon hits your eye.
Yeah. So I can see this like tiny illuminated patch of hair and those beady eyes, and you're just like, fuck yeah. It doesn't say you have to come, so there's that.
Yeah.
You sneak it in, they die. Obviously, you don't want it to be anybody you care about, because that'd be weird. I mean, it is really hard to beat Casey Anthony.
What if you had this? So, you know, like the old hall pass thing, like if you had one hall pass, like anybody that, and it's like you could pick literally anybody in the world that you've had maybe a crush on or a fantasy about or whatever. I mean, this is your chance. But that person is going to die. So you have to think about like, what if it's an actress that's just making great movies or whatever it is, and it's like, but they die now. The
mind fuck. You couldn't do it. You have to be a crazy person. Like you're having sex, and like you're done, and then I don't know. Feelings get weird.
When did she die? During or after?
I think the second
immediately after.
The second the sex is over, which I think by definition is when you leave. You vacate the premises. You've been evicted.
Pull out?
Yeah. And she's like, you're laying there and you come and then you're like, oh no. As soon as I pull out, she's going to die. And she's just like, a little help here? And you're like,
Might as well drive yourself to jail.
I have to stay here forever.
Okay, so I mean, let's say it's not when you ejaculate, it's when you pull out to ejaculate. So she essentially dies right there. So are you now finishing on a corpse? Is that legal?
It never has been.
But it was legal. I mean,
you didn't know she was going to die.
Yeah.
Well,
you did.
But no one else did.
No one else did.
Try proving it.
Like
it's your
you
little
weren't
secret.
having sex with a dead body. You
Yeah.
came on a dead body. But the act of sex she wasn't dead.
Yeah, okay. I'm with you.
know what I
Although she
mean?
wasn't into it at the end there.
Yeah, she didn't have any words of encouragement at the end.
Well, you don't need to clean up. You don't
Well-
need to run and get a towel.
Depends if you want to get caught.
Well, yeah.
It's
DNA though. So if you're
I have to default back to like it has to be kind of a justice thing. You have to know that's the only way that I feel like my brain would accept what was happening. Is that if I knew that I was doing a good deed for whatever reason, there's no way. Just out at the bar being like, yeah, he's like, you want to come back to my place? I'm like, no, you want to be dead? You can't just fool your brain and pretend that's not about to happen.
is there a way that you could get satisfaction both ways?
No.
I mean, the Casey Anthony scenario.
Yeah, still
Is,
would make me feel weird.
Yeah, but
But that's what I'm saying. The only way I could potentially talk myself into it was if there was justice on the back end. Like
let's say there's a serial killer, like just a smoking hot.
just banging Ed Gein from the back.
I wasn't thinking a dude. I was thinking
Those glasses. How you doing back there, buddy? Fine.
yeah, like Jeffrey Dahmer. But no, so I'm trying to think like is it like because Jeffrey, you're ending a line of pain and suffering for people, but I don't want to have sex with a guy. So I'm not getting any pleasure out of it. I'm doing the world a favor. But so I'm just trying to think like, how can it make this work? Like if there was a female Jeffrey Dahmer that was smoking hot.
Josie Dahmer. Yeah, that's the only way. That's it. I have no, this is such a mind fuck. We're not killers. And
Yeah, there's people I don't like, but I can't imagine wanting to kill them.
Yeah.
You know, even if I think they're the worst
even if
people
you
in the
had some
world.
sex, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it
you're
just
not
doesn't work.
wanting to kill him. You don't have let's say this scenario is put on you that you have to do this.
How about you just go to death row in some prison and just go to town? Maybe that's the way to do it. Just a bunch of prison sex.
Well, you get one.
Oh, you only get one?
Then the rest of
Well,
it's
fine,
just for pure. Then it's a hobby. Once you get this out of the way, then now you're just having sex with butts. You know what I mean?
So you'd have to pick the person that does the
Yeah.
most damage in the world, right?
That's the only way I can see it. That's it. I don't have a pick. I don't have a clear pick. But it
just
is
sucks
a fun thought experiment.
But it sucks to have sex with him because if it's like let's say it's just someone doing terrible things that needs to go, but you're so appalled by them and not attracted to them, but you still have to have sex with them.
Yeah.
It's like what a weird
spot to be in.
because that's usually like an enjoyable act,
Yeah.
and you're just going through the motions.
That's
just
a
so
sex
this person
position I
does.
never want to try.
Like you go in reverse cowgirl with Hitler. You know what I mean?
He's got,
Like,
he's got
are
a
you
tramp stamp.
Are you just going missionary just to get it over with, or are you like mixing it up and getting kinky? Just imagine him on top of you in reverse cowgirl. Oh yeah, that's how I like it.
Are you done? I have big busy day tomorrow.
Busy day.
Busy day.
Gotta hit the showers.
It's a 2-hour commute. Yeah. I don't have an answer, but
I
that's
don't either.
fine.
There's no way to have him.
There's no way. I can't do it.
He picked the only safe one that's really
Yeah.
okay, I think.
Yeah, I'm sure there's others.
Oh man, see, this is why I wish.
You weren't who you are.
Yeah.
What? No.
Well, my brain went from Hitler
Oh, boy.
to Anne.
Don't say Anne Frank.
And my brain, because of the situation, went to Anne Frank, and then
She was 14.
It's not that I want to have sex with Anne Frank. What I'm saying is, then I was thinking about her hiding. So now I'm thinking of a terrible scenario where it's at a consenting adult. It's not a person of young age. Let's say it's a grown up. But let's say you're underneath the floorboards hiding during that time that this is going on with Anne Frank. And there's a woman in there that you find attractive. She's very attractive, but you're like, well, I can't
hear her.
like, And it's like, well, I would love the opportunity to hook up with this gal, whatever. But right now we're hiding because we're trying to survive. But she's maybe being loud, and there are soldiers walking around upstairs. And she could potentially blow the whole thing by being too loud. And you could silence her.
Put her down.
Because it's going to save maybe 40 people hiding underneath the floorboards that are being hunted. God damn it. Do you now take it into your hands? You've been wanting to find a way to make this happen with this woman. And now you can shut her up and save 40 other people. Is there a scenario where this could fall under this umbrella? Can you do that?
Yeah.
Take one for the team.
You sure can.
Quieter.
Hey, just
ensure everybody else's safety.
You'd be a quiet hero.
Everybody wins.
Almost everybody.
I can think of one person.
I can think of 40 people that lived.
I can think of one that really wish he would have just left her alone.
This is a really weird trolley
she was
situation.
going to blow it for everyone, though, because she was being loud.
Yeah, no, I get you. I just wanted to make that silence as loud as possible.
I think I've made this scenario before, like if you were in a safe room with your kids, like could you suffocate one to save your whole family because they're crying? Like that's a horrible position to be in.
Or suffocate a kid to kill Anne or to save Anne Frank.
Right. Yeah! Anne Frank maybe is alive if the scenario played out. Can you help me get out of this?
Yeah, we can. It's really easy. You want to know how?
Hey,
Hey, what's up, babe?
what are you thinking about?
Nothing. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking about a lot of shit.
What are you thinking about?
Welcome back.
It's my first show back, and
right there, baby. So people may or may not know, but you and your entire family were in Mexico, and you were in the spot. Like Mexico's pretty big, but you were in the exact spot where things were happening. So I want you to share some of that.
well, it got me thinking, like, what if this scenario was, what if my wife was being loud
Then what?
and the cartel was after us?
I think we know what you would have done.
I think she wouldn't have wanted it that way too, so our kids could survive.
Yeah.
And you.
Right. Anyway, we're gonna get out of this one. Yeah, we were there. It's pretty wild.
So where were you staying? What the fuck was happening?
You were in Puerto Vallarta, right?
A little north.
Little north, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, timeshare number 1.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to cover here because I made a couple updates in the Patreon about the timeshare, about them wanting more money from us, and then basically holding us captive that we couldn't leave because there was a lockdown. Yeah, we were locked down in our resort while all this shit was going on.
Not because of the timeshare.
No, the timeshare for trying to get all that extra money, they did a really good job of keeping people's spirits up, and like you wouldn't even have known what a lot was going on if you didn't look up on the internet or anything. Like I saw fires and like smoke and things like that, but it wasn't like I don't know, it didn't seem weird.
Okay.
Because there are just weird things. It's Mexico. There's just fires and
Was there a scary moment at any point?
yeah. I mean, when we first found out what was going on, my initial thought was, what if they just decide they're going to start attacking people? Because then it's like, well, did we have anything to do with this? So are they just going to retaliate and start taking out Americans? Like that's a legit thought. All the things that go in your mind in the middle of when you don't have any information, your mind can go to crazy places.
That was some of the first things that we heard over here was they're going after tourists and stuff. We're like, oh, great, Bryan.
Yeah.
And at the time, people. It's usually the crazy thing is,
I guess, yeah.
people that aren't there are the ones making those assumptions.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of misinformation that was being sent over
Shocking.
because
In this era?
it's AI videos and videos that weren't even of where we were. But it was still scary. There were a lot of people that were kind of trapped in, like, we were lucky by one day. We were supposed to leave. We would have been trapped at the airport, and it would have been, we were fortunate enough to be at our resort and felt pretty safe, even though if they would have stormed our resort,
you would have been not pretty safe.
Yeah. But that was not the intention of them. And it took a few days for fully to understand that. The first day was very scary. One of the longest nights of my life, just basically hanging out on the deck, watching or listening to pops and seeing smoke in the distance and wondering if it was going to get closer and closer and closer to us. Mm-hmm. And your family's trying to sleep in the other room.
Yeah.
And then the next day, you still weren't sure. And it was kind of scary. But then the next day, it was a little bit easier. And then by the end, when we were ready to leave, it was like, I mean, I'm ready to go because I was ready to go, but I didn't feel scared anymore. But the thing that scared me the most was the idea of like having to catch a cab down to the airport and like, are we cool? Mm-hmm. Like, is everything going to be fine?
Yeah.
And when you have your family, it's so different. Like if I was with a group of friends or something, you know, with dudes, it's still scary, but you feel different. But when it's your family that's getting hijacked or something, like that changes everything. So you feel the weight of all of that.
Yeah.
I said this to you in a text, but I do think you took the timeshare joke a little far this time, just a little bit.
It did feel like that. Yeah. It was a little...
It's like, do you need to go this far? Maybe not.
Yeah. It was
all for comedy.
Yeah.
Well, it was funny. So like when we got there, in true timeshare fashion, they met up with us and they're like, hey, we want to have this meeting with you because we want to show you the new app and all that stuff that we're doing. So, and we'll get 10% off all that kind of shit. And so we had some friends that went with us and we're like, okay, we'll do that. We won't do anything, but we'll make it quick. Everyone will get the 10%, whatever. We get there. And then that's when they started like, yeah, your contract is for this. So you need to switch over to this contract. And it was like, here we go. And they wanted to do a tour. I'm like, dude, we're just here to get the app and the 10%. And
we're here to kill one cartel leader.
Right. we're the messengers. Mm-hmm. But I remember thinking, whatever, we're going through this moment. And then when this whole thing popped off, the idea of like, I wonder how many people were scheduled to have a meeting that day or just had a meeting that was thinking like, the people that just bought a time, like we just spent $30,000 on our timeshare. We're pumped. We're going to come back next year. And then this happens and the buyer's remorse that someone would have had, like just closing on a timeshare. And then,
or I mean, even from the sales perspective, always something.
I know, and that was my initial thought was they're probably, because they kept texting us, hey, just check it in, see if you're, and then those texts stopped.
Hey, just checking in, have you guys seen the news? And you're like, no. And they're like, great, would you like to?
Yeah, don't look at the news.
Come check out our new app and get a free croissant.
You did get a free breakfast.
Of course you did.
But the guy was like, if you don't mind, maybe you could leave a little tip for the staff. I'm like, we didn't bring any money, dude. You're leading this thing.
You tip.
Yeah.
God damn,
he
dude.
Did.
Yeah, I bet he did.
So, I mean, obviously, I'm barely scratching the surface here, but like, it was wild. Mm-hmm. But I felt it was as scary as it was. I felt really bad for the people. Like, we get to go home, and there were a lot of people's things that were destroyed. Businesses were destroyed. Cars were destroyed. And their families, they were in the middle of this too. So it was like, we tried to I always try to do that, but like a little extra nicer to them. Like, thanks for being here because they didn't get to go home.
$40 for a balloon hat instead of 20.
Exactly. That kind of stuff because they're like, they didn't get to go home. They had to stay overnight. Like they slept in the restaurants and shit. It was.
I feel like one of the big questions here is, will you go back next year?
Probably, yeah.
There you go.
I mean, when this whole thing started, Amber and I were having a conversation like, is this something can we really do this? And by the end of it, we were like, this kind of stuff happens. And as crazy as it sounds, there's way more violence that goes on in this country on a daily basis than happens where we are. Like people, the odds of you getting caught up in something like that are so small when you could go to the mall here and get shot.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
But it's crazy is we're so used to that here that everyone thinks like, why would you in Mexico? It's crazy. It's like, dude, nothing ever bad has happened. This is the worst thing that's ever happened.
I live in Spokane.
And we really weren't in danger where we weren't in danger. As scary as it was, because we didn't know what was going to happen, looking back, we weren't in any danger.
Yeah. And so like just a little recap. You guys were down there for planned anyway, 2 weeks, but a full 3 weeks. And that, I mean, we were texting, but just that, like, because it was not comped. It's like the resort was like, oh no, we got you.
No, we had to book another week.
Fuck.
What's crazy though is we're like in the meeting they were like, oh yeah, you have this contract, so you only get it during this time. You need to upgrade to this contract, then you get it all year long. And then when this happened, we're like, hey, we need another week, and they're like, oh yeah, you're
No
good.
problem.
Like, so we could just do this whenever we want, really. Like you just proved to us that
it really
it doesn't matter. They just trying to get more money out of us.
That's wild. Well, I'm glad you guys are good.
It was crazy though because we were supposed to leave the next day, so mentally everyone was ready to go home. Even the kids were like, yeah, I think that's good because we go for 2 weeks. I think 10 days is the sweet spot because the last 3 days I feel like I'm just kind of going through the motions. So the fact that we had to stay longer, it was crazy, but I was like, ugh, I was so ready to go home. We were so close.
Yeah. That's enough pool.
Yeah. I mean, that's all we do.
Yeah.
And for me, that's just, I did things I don't normally do. I got massages. They have this little spa. We have like plunge pools and steam rooms. I did all that stuff. I was like, I got to do some other shit.
I got to move.
I can't just sit at the pool all day.
I can just sit here and wait for the cartel to come kill my family.
Dude, my wife could sit and read a book for 10 hours at the pool and be completely content.
Blows my mind. I guess I look and I'm like, what's over there? Bye.
I wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning now. So I was going to the gym working out, and then I would go down and sit at the pool, and they would show up at like 10:30 or 11. So I had been like at the pool for 2.5 hours before everyone even gets there. And then we're there till 5 o'clock. Like
yeah.
That's a long fucking day to sit at a pool.
Yeah.
For 2 weeks.
I mean, you can get maybe a day, half a day, 2 days maybe out of me being like, this is sick. But I'm like, after that, I'm like, fuck, can we just go? Like, I need to see other things. This pool is awesome. I can watch you run and use the floaty thing as a surfboard. Only so many times. Like, hey, Dad, look, I fucking know.
Yeah.
I know what you're about to do. You're going to run, you're going to do a surf thing. Wow, cool, buddy.
Well, what's crazy too is they have a slide that is normally operating. So, but it only
Cartel took it down?
It was like it worked one day. So something that we normally do to break it up, and the kids would do, like they didn't even have that. And so there's like it's even more just like come in the pool, Dad, come in the pool. Like fuck, make a friend,
amigo.
But it's relaxing. That's the thing. Like that's the whole point.
Yeah,
we've been to Mexico many times, so it's like we've done the excursions. And those are stressful and you're gone all day. So now it's just the not have to do anything and just chill by the pool.
Yeah. One last little quick note on this, like when it was all happening, and obviously I like reached out and we were talking. I don't know where we're gonna go with this misinformation and the AI shit. It is going to be wild, especially with what's going on right now. Just to see how we handle it as humans, as a society. But I remember us talking, you're like, oh, no, lockdown, fine. And then like all the thing was like, they are shooting people in the airports.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
they're slaughtering people in the streets.
Yeah. And it was like, never mind. You can't just do that. Like just some guy's like, I have a source. And you're like, you look him up, he's like, and you watched it and bought into it. And you're like, Brian's family's dying. And you look at it and they have 100 followers. You're like, you don't have a source. What you have is a desire for attention.
Yeah.
It
was a lot of that. I finally had to stop looking around because I was trying to stay up on but it was crazy because we were Googling stuff for the first, few hours this was going on and we couldn't get anything. Like, the U.S. wasn't talking about it. My mom didn't know until the next morning. She was like, you guys on your way home? And I was like, No, we got our rescheduled till Thursday. She's like, why? I'm like,
She's flipping through the funny pages in the Moses Lake newspaper. She's like, I don't know.
she had no
I
idea.
don't see anything here. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jan died. Remember Jan? Like,
Poor
Mom, yeah, use the internet. We are here. It is scary.
Yeah. It's just, she, for whatever reason, had no idea.
Well, the next time shit like that happens, you should call your mom.
Well, the thing is, I didn't want to, I knew
wanna
she
worry
would
her,
be
yeah.
so super worried.
I get that.
Because people that don't go to Mexico also think it is volatile. It is very volatile and can be dangerous. Like, I'm not saying that that's not the issue or that that's not the case.
Mainly
But
at the border, though.
For us as tourists, that's their whole economy. They keep you safe. It's their whole entire economy. The cartels, a lot of their income is from tourism. So they're not going to fuck with people. So like, you know, we were safe. We were fine. But people think that it's crazy.
Yeah.
And it is it's a lot different. It's very different than it is up here.
Yeah.
But that was the first time I ever felt like in danger.
Yeah.
And we really weren't.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, glad you guys are okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
It was fine. And a lesson in, media management and just reach out to the person directly and get a read on the situation.
Yeah. And don't listen to people who are just stirring.
Stirring the pot. You ready to get off to some dick?
No.
All right.
Hello. It's
The
Zeus.
Golden Geese.
Oh! How do I say your last name? Daniel Aki!
Stephen Guerra.
Jordan Holiday!
Daniel Spats.
Matthew Leonard!
Neil Daphne.
Jesse Glazer!
The Sofa King.
Maggie Stokes!
Todd Sudenhorst.
It's like having sex with Hitler. George Tasato! Until April. Thank you guys
Thanks,
so much.
guys.
Yeah, that Golden Goose tier over there on Patreon, whatever tier you support us at, it is the number one way to make sure this show keeps going. Zach, let's gape.
Is it interesting? Is it cool? Then it's dick big.
What?
Huh?
What are you saying right now?
Nothing.
What just happened?
Nothing.
Okay. You did a lot of work this week on the script, so you go ahead and lead us down this dick.
This is a wild tale.
Okay.
God. Like
Oh, gee. Hey, Zach.
thank you so much.
What?
Thanks, Ezzy boy.
Oh, we got a little Diet Dr. Pepper. Yeah, Ez made a little bike run to the convenience store and got Bryan Dr. Pepper.
That's a happy
He
guy.
made chicken nuggets earlier, and no one ate them. So I ate the whole plate, and I'm like, I can't just do that and not have a pop. And he said he's going to the gas station. I jumped all over that.
Took advantage of that little offer.
I'll tip him.
Of course.
Okay, so wild scene here in where was this? Where did this take place? Wisconsin.
Porter,
Wisconsin Rapids.
we just keep talking about the cartel.
God, there was a whole video here. I don't know if we should play all this or anything and just talk about the article, but there's a chase that went on and everything.
Sounds like it.
All right. Wisconsin Rapids, WJFW.
Wow.
A 37-year-old man who stole an ambulance with a patient inside
Whoa.
and leading police on chase in Wood County Tuesday night has been formally charged and faces numerous charges.
And famous.
He is now famous. Benjamin Feltz has been charged with 10 crimes, including 4 felonies. Among charges Feltz is being charged with include first-degree reckless endangering safety, fleeing officers, threats to individuals involved with the legal system,
What?
lewd and lascivious behavior, and OWI
Operating.
while intoxicated
Sure. Ow.
and naked.
Oh,
I've yet to mention that this dude was naked.
I feel like threats to individuals involved with the legal system could be dropped. Like when you look at the grand, like the whole list of what's going on, you could throw that one out.
Which one?
The threats to individuals involved with the legal system.
Oh, yeah.
When you got 4 felonies lined up.
They're just stacking it on at that point, right? We'll get a couple 6 months, or add 6 more months to his.
Just like, who's going through that book? And he's being like, sir, we already have him for first-degree reckless endangerment safety, fleeing officers, driving while fucking hammered,
and lewd or like
kidnapping. He's like, 1 second. Ooh, look at this. Threats to individuals involved with the legal system. All right, fine.
And how distant is their involvement in the legal system? Like who are we talking about?
The secretary at like the police department?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Mm-hmm. she's going through some weird.
You didn't see shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She heard a story and it made her feel bad.
They're like, put it on. He's like, no, you guys got enough. He's not getting out anytime soon.
5:35 p.m. Oh. And not too crazy stuff goes on. You'd think that things wouldn't be too crazy at that point. It's like dinner time,
5:35 p.m. on Tuesday, and that reads to me that meth Monday night is how I interpret that.
This was okay.
This started,
that makes sense.
This started before 5:35.
This was the result of a day prior.
This was
a partying.
This was just trying meth once on a Monday night.
Okay,
and here we are on a Tuesday afternoon.
Let's get the week kicked off too.
Yeah.
Officers, 5:35. Officers with the Wisconsin Rapids Police Department were called to report of a naked man doing push-ups by the railroad tracks on 21st Avenue, South Wisconsin Rapids, according to Wood County criminal complaint.
And they immediately, they knew. They're like, that's fucking Benjamin Phelps.
Yeah.
He's the only dude who's ever naked doing push-ups by the railroad tracks.
Like the idea that that's how it started. It's like some dude doing push-ups.
36, 37, 38. Choo-choo! What a lunatic.
Started a pursuit involving stolen Wisconsin Rapids Fire Department ambulance, according to WRPD News. The release said the ambulance was parked in the 1400 block of 22nd Avenue South, while medical... South, well...
you can tell it's a small town because they're really dialing in where this was.
Yeah.
The rest of us don't care.
This is by the Ann's floral shop. And then the one place that people get flowers.
Yeah, exactly.
Medical personnel were tending to a patient at a nearby home. 2 paramedics were initially in the patient compartment with the patient secured on a gurney when the naked man got into the driver's seat.
What a treat.
Rapids Police Chief Daniel Hostins confirmed this.
God, I want to be in this guy's brain. This is a documentary I'd watch.
Yeah.
He's just doing push-ups and he goes, looks up and he's like, well, now we're never.
Push-up.
It's like, fuck, I've always wanted to steal an ambulance.
There's no way this is here right now.
I am strong enough to steal this ambulance.
The release also said one paramedic got out of the ambulance to engage the man while the second paramedic tried to prevent the ambulance from being moved. He had to get out of the ambulance when paramedic safety was compromised. The man drove off with the patient still in the ambulance. In the criminal complaint.
It's you or me.
Yeah.
Better you than me.
Hang in there.
Keep squeezing the bag. Squeeze the bag. Take the tiny pills that I gave you. Choo-choo. He's fucking... Welcome to the Phelps Express.
In the criminal complaint, the patient was identified as a 50-year-old woman.
Terrible day.
The chase ended on State Highway 73 near the intersection of Wood County X in Pittsville, a span of more than 18 miles and about 40 minutes.
What's the speed limit? Fucking 8?
The driver was identified as Benjamin Phelps, 37. Okay. Early in the chase, tire deflation devices were unsuccessful. Pittsville Police Department...
Meth doesn't care about those.
Eventually were successful deflating the front passenger tire of the ambulance. The man drove the ambulance into a muddy field where it became stuck. The driver refused numerous commands to exit the ambulance. What? Still doing my push-ups! Via the squad-equipped public... What?
You did
to exit the ambulance via a squad-equipped public address system.
A fucking megaphone. Who wrote this?
Oh my God, dude.
Speak speaker. No one cares. This detail is fucking absurd.
Right.
Well, how'd you guys tell him? What the fucking?
We use the ambulance via the squad equipment public address system.
When you get paid by the word.
This reminds me
Had to
of
make the paragraph look cool.
Dude, we were on the plane flying back home, and we 4 different airports, 3 flights, whatever it was, and they said aft on all of them.
Fuck, you thought of me, didn't you?
Just fucking tell
Say
me
back.
which direction it is. Just say we're behind you.
North, south, east, west.
Aft.
North, aft.
Due to the urgency with the patient in the back of the ambulance, officers deployed a drone to view the subject and coordinated officers to approach the subject and were able to arrest Phelps without further incident. The criminal complaint obtained Thursday states an officer observed obvious signs of impairment, including slurred speech and slow to respond to questions.
I think naked would be the first one. Naked in a stolen ambulance.
Naked and
No, there's not a single sober person who's naked stealing an ambulance.
like who's sitting at home and sober is like, you know what?
I'm
Fuck
bored.
this. You know? Starts ripping his clothes off and looking for an ambulance.
That's never happened.
That's not a sober guy.
You been drinking? Nope. Dead sober, officer.
No, I'm good. It's just bored.
Why are you naked in an ambulance?
It's like that dude that was just flashing cars on the freeway,
Getting his dick out.
and he was like, "This is had nothing else to do."
Because, dude, I am about to lose it.
So bored.
So bored. No thrill. I just need strangers to see my dick. Twice.
You'll be surprised to know that Phelps had 2 previous OWIs.
What?
He was transported to a local hospital for medical clearance. While there, he admitted to drinking a large amount of chemical cleaning agent
Fuck, I knew it.
Holy.
prior to stealing the ambulance. He did become combative and aggressive towards the officer in questioning, even threatening to kick his ass.
You think I won't? What, you think it ain't?
And he even
I've been
said,
drinking Drano all day.
he even told the officer that it's your turn to die.
Oh my God. That would be the threat. It wasn't a secretary. It was the police
He
officer.
just shanks the officer and throws him in the back of another stolen ambulance.
Not only did this guy, was he not sober, but he was drinking chemical cleaning agent.
Yeah. What was that drug? We all learned about it. GB something, guys?
I don't know what
You know what I'm talking about? It was
Bath
like
salts.
it was a precursor to meth.
Like the bath
The
salts
good
type
stuff.
of thing? Or
Yeah, it definitely like had that lean, that fentanyl lean to it. I remember learning about it in high school. GBT? Chat? GBT?
Oh.
GB something. Whatever. It was just made from chemical shit. And I think that was kind of the gateway. It's like, well, this is gross. Can I smoke it? And they're like, yeah.
It's crazy that drugs have become a thing. So like, you know, you're smoking weed, even Coke, it has to be materialized, but it's still, but like the idea of just like, we're going to take chemicals that are used for cleaning and stuff like that, and we'll like figure out a way, because it'll make you high, to put that together. Like, how far gone are you that's
you're
you're just going to use that?
but Benjamin Phelps cut off the recipe. Like someone was like, no, I know how to make an amazing drug. First, you take this bleach, and he goes, I'll take it from
Let's
you.
take it. Yeah. No, we got to put it
He
with
goes,
other thing. No.
No, we need 2 eggs. Just fucking-
Yeah.
So we need
I don't have time for that.
we need a half cup flour, 2 eggs, some baking soda, bleach. And he goes, glug, 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 glug. No, you got to put them together with the whole thing. Yeah, you're already doing push-ups. Do you have an ambulance?
Where did Benjamin go? He's
Just
out on the
pounces.
porch.
You have a fucking ambulance? Why are you naked? I don't know. Where's your ambulance? Yeah, well, Benjamin Phelps. Look at you, buddy. You're going to be locked up for a long time. I can't wait for you to get out. He didn't kill anybody, so that's cool.
But the person in the ambulance could have died.
Yeah.
But
Did they?
all they got was a fucking sick.
Did they get him for
Right.
kidnapping and shit for that?
Not.
I didn't hear that.
No,
Or
I-
attempted
On the litany of
murder.
charges?
I think
don't
I
know.
made that up when I was making a point. But yeah, I'm sure that'll be, if they could drop being mean to people involved with the legal system.
Maybe add kidnapping over.
Maybe kidnapping.
We got to trade one out. We're going to trade kidnapping for
for being mean,
scaring the woman who types on the
who knows how to work the printer really well. Okay, well, let's move off to our next story. Let's do it.
Oh man,
you ready for this?
Yeah.
I see the website is King 5, so I'm guessing we're heading over towards the Seattle
Washington.
area. Yeah. Callers to Washington State hotline press 2 for Spanish and get accented AI English instead.
They got Spanglish?
Strong accent.
Oh, what'd I say?
Oh, you said it?
You said,
Yeah.
but then it just at the end it said it was a strong.
Gotcha. Callers to Washington State's driver's license agency who select service in Spanish are instead hearing an AI voice speaking English with a strong Spanish accent. God, this is the fucking most American thing ever. Just like I want to hear it. There's got to be.
Yeah, there's a video.
There's a thing.
I have it here if you
Okay,
want me to pull up.
Yeah,
one.
go ahead.
Okay, yeah, we can just
Because I could read about it fucking forever, but
yeah. Okay.
Press 2 for Spanish. Standard, right? I press 2 for Spanish. I would like to speak to them in Spanish. Tell me why it stays in English but switches to a Hispanic accent. Except for numbers. The numbers are in Spanish. So when you request Spanish on the DOL website,
Come on.
yeah, just do it.
Hispanic.
Got it.
You are calling about a vehicle or boat. Please press 1. Please press 1 for English. 2 para español. 3 для русского. So
Okay. You push 2.
Thank you for calling the Department of Licensing Customer Support Center. For assistance with scheduling a driver licensing office appointment, canceling an existing appointment,
Listen to when he says uno.
an upcoming appointment, please press 1.
But he's pressed uno.
Thank you.
Severe winter storm tonight in Kootenai County.
To better serve you, will need the last 4 digits of your social security number and your date of birth.
You would
That's
think you were going
insane.
crazy.
Washington driver license.
The driver's license.
Security number. Press 1.
Press uno.
Not the rules of this. Make the pound cake.
That is really
Anyway.
that's really funny.
And it's been like that for apparently for quite a while. So there are people. It's
No one
funny to
double-checked
us,
it.
but there are people who are native Spanish speakers
No, it's
that
not,
are
well, it's not like actually funny. It's just funny because of the quality control aspect. They're just like I know how this happened is that somebody walked in and said, "Well, we got this new system," and they're like, "Fuck yeah, do it." Like, I got all these things to do. You just use AI and have it all figured out. And it just put an accent on a different language and no one ever checked it. It's so funny. Some guy's like, yeah, fucking great. Do it. I'll give you $10,000.
You have to
Fix
wonder
it.
if they're doing that on every language.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be interesting.
But I love how it still said uno. Like it was all in English, but when the number came up, it was like uno.
Spanglish.
But these people who are like native speakers calling to get something done, and they're expecting Spanish, and they hear someone
who's almost speaking Spanish.
It's kind of like when you go like, I need an El Butno for my like
Caro.
Yeah, like it, yeah, but way
so bad
for my El Caro.
I mean, it's not cancel level. It's just so fucking funny. God. But and then if you read the article, a lot of people were like laughing. They're laughing about it. Like, it is funny. It's just ridiculous.
It'd be funny if they did that for Italian. It's just, hey, it's a Mario. Have you seen the
for Italian? Thank you for calling.
A meatball.
Push 1 for a meatball. A pizza. Spaghetti.
If you're calling about a meatball, a spicy meatball.
If your name is Mario. All right. Well, that's good. That was very funny.
Oh my God.
Let's bounce off to our petty beef for this week, and we'll do it as soon as Zach pushes the segment intro.
Silence in the court.
You are now entering the petty beef courtroom, where all sides of some bullshit will be heard and evaluated. The people are real. The cases are real. The rulings are final-ish. This is petty beef.
All right, you want to do this petty beef? I know that you dug in and found it.
Yeah, it's not our stereotypical, like what we normally do, but I figured it could work for Petty Beef.
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
It's just kind of a wild tale, too.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to keep his name out.
For him? Mm-hmm. Didn't ask to be anonymous? You're like, no,
just
you should have.
You're gonna want this.
I'm gonna go ahead and do
you don't
this
want
for
the
you.
smoke. Yeah.
Long story, but I'll try to keep it short.
Didn't.
My mother, who lives in California, chose drugs 30 plus years ago.
All right.
And through a lifetime of being her son, I've accepted it. Okay. I'm a recovering addict myself.
Okay.
On a Tuesday, not long ago, I get a call from my aunt saying, "Your mom's getting married on Friday." No one knew to whom. Her last husband had just died less than 2 years ago. But whatever, okay. Friday, I call her and no answer. Saturday, my grandma calls me, "Your mom's been in a car accident. The guy that was driving died, and her leg was crushed. She just got out of surgery. She's got 2 concussions and doesn't remember anything." Using my skills of finding this bitch, I started looking up news articles for crashes fitting her story and found one. Sent it to the family text thread, and my mom couldn't remember. Must have been her.
Okay.
Yeah. Obviously, immediately, family freaks out. I asked my wife if it's okay to fly out to see her in a few weeks. My wife tells me, okay. I find tickets to go ahead and go at the end of the month, and she suddenly flips her answer and gets mad at me that I owe her money and that I need to pay her back first.
Hold on. Who owes money?
He owes his wife
his
money.
wife money. Can't fly out to see his mom. Has to pay her back first before going out there. Fuck.
He asked her, he's like, "Hey, is it cool if I go visit my mom?" She's like, "Yeah," but then she's like, "No, totally. You owe me money. You got to pay me back first." Truth be told, I owe her money because my credit sucks and we need a bigger apartment to accommodate her mom and brother. They got citizenship and were moving in from Mexico. I had to use her credit card to pay for pay a $2,000 lien on my last name, basically to sign the lease. Okay. During the argument, I told her that we would do the same thing for her parents, and she said, "Yeah, but I have savings. That's why you should save your money." Obviously, my head exploded. I thought we were married. Flash forward a few days, on my aunt's couch, I learned that my mom was never in a car accident. She overdosed on fentanyl, heroin, and meth. Her husband, too. He died. Some sort of shady meth head ordeal about who knows what. But she landed in a way where her leg basically exploded from no circulation, still 2 concussions and bruises on her neck. After some time, I think about it, I guess it's better for my own recovery that I didn't go. I was planning on staying at my mom's place. From what I heard, it's a trap house. Just wondering if I should still be mad at my wife. Before we know what happened, she let me know how she felt. Sorry for the long email and gaps in the story. Love you guys.
Where's my goat?
Oh yeah, it's in a box behind
you. Does he have legit beef with his wife?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You might have married a demon, buddy. Hope she's not listening.
Maybe she needs to hear it.
Yeah. That shit's evil.
It's the partnership aspect where you have this life, right? And when you tether to this other human, you are like accepting these ups and downs, these good and bads.
It's in your vows, right?
It's sure. But what are those? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, but it's like you are tethering in a lot of different ways, and you can fuck it up and you can not. Holding. Okay. I'm trying to think that if Bryan, I was married to you.
Okay.
And my dad got sick. Okay. Mm-hmm. And I was like, he needs me. I'm going down to the hospital. They're doing like the surgery to get the brain sample to do a scan to figure out what the cancer. And you're like, oh yeah, no, of course. And I'm like, all right, awesome. And you're like, if you give me that $150.
Yeah. Remember when I took you out to dinner?
I can't go. I can't go if I give you that $150 right now.
You said you would give it to me though. Time's up, brother.
And if it's marriage, we have forever for you to get that $150 back. What I need to do right now is go down and see my dad.
Because I don't know how much longer.
So if that responsibility. Again, so many conversations about his mom. He probably fucking hates her. So there's a little confusion about why are you going to see this woman who abandoned you for all these years and left you, and you're willing to go do that, but you just were so easily able to gloss over the money that you owed me, who is the person who is doing life with you. But now this pops up and all of a sudden now you can go, but you couldn't pay me back over the last couple of weeks. So I do get that. It's like, it just wasn't a priority. It's like, yeah, I'll get there when I get there. And I can see some resentment being there. Now I say it out loud, that makes sense.
If it was for something other, like if it was like, oh, his friends want him to come down to hang out and do something.
It's like laser tag or something.
But when it's anything that involves, like, as crazy it is, like,
Family fun center.
he might hold resentment towards his mom for all this kind of shit. But when it comes down to it, it's like, it's still your mom. Maybe they're like, maybe you need some, you feel like you need to be there. You need some closure. You like something.
Yeah.
Anytime that's, I don't know.
Like, she couldn't help herself. Forgive her. I know it's fucked up, but it's just not like she could have helped herself. It's like, maybe I won't do drugs. It's just, that's the way it was. So forgive her.
Yeah.
And maybe to him, there was like, yeah, I know I've written this woman off, but
that's fine.
There's something telling me that I need to be there. And I feel like, see, like, I don't want to ruin this marriage.
This is fucking nuts.
I don't want to ruin it.
But it's really, it actually is a really deep concept. Like like when you look at like relationships and stuff, you can do whatever you want and pull the emotions out. It is a business. Like, it really is. It's two people doing business and keeping everything afloat. And when it comes back to, he has like some extra like resentment as well, where he had to use his credit to get a place that's big enough for their family. That's like, this is the shit that just happens in relationships, in my opinion, all the time. Where just you give and take at different times and you figure it out together. And then finding out, she's like, oh, well, fuck, that's why you have savings. And you're like, well, I don't have fucking anything. But it's also a lesson in, I don't know, maybe you got to pick up a little side thing.
For sure.
Do something that you have a little pocket when shit like this happens, or you get super sick. Everything doesn't fall apart because you have a little egg. So maybe it's just a lesson in that. And it sucks because it feels like it was also being hidden from him. Like, he's doing all this and she's just like pulling away for a savings thing. It's like, well, then why don't you use your savings to get this fucking place?
It sucks to find out that you thought you were on the same team and that you weren't really on the same team.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it sounds like.
That's
not good.
This is such a deep one.
Yeah,
there's also weird stuff though. Like, so we don't know the whole story here. So, maybe, so I don't know. Maybe this guy blows his money on stupid shit when he, you don't have to save all your money, but find a balance between, like, having fun and saving some money for a rainy day. So let's say, just for sake of argument, he's blown his money all the time. She's maybe better with money or saves the money, and she doesn't like that he blows his money all the time. So when something
back.
So when something like this comes up, it's like, you've had a chance to save money and you could have done all this sort of things. So I don't know if this is the case, but if it is the case, maybe this is a learning and a wake up moment for him too, saying like, okay, this is my chance where I start maybe managing things and doing better my way, because she's resenting me for this, obviously. And so for it to be a partnership, she can't be the only one that's providing or saving too. So I don't know if that's the case, but look a little inward.
Yeah.
I mean, it always comes back to look inward at what you're doing. Are you doing everything you could be? Because a lot of times you don't notice that you're doing stupid shit and the other person's making sacrifices, or they're resenting you and not saying anything, Like,
you could point fingers forever.
Yeah. So
either stop pointing and figure it out.
Yeah.
Or you can keep pointing it until everything turns into resentment and you leave each other.
Always look inward first to see if there's something that you could do more, or are you doing something that's you could do better, whatever. And if you feel like you are, then have a conversation with the other person, an open dialogue, so it's all out on the table. Because if it's all out on the table, and then you can go, well, I did this, whatever. But if you're not talking about it, then nothing's ever going to get fixed.
I'd like a follow up. let us know how this goes, because this is a insanely complex and a perfect representation of how life goes.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
And it's more than just petty. That's why I thought it was a little different. Yeah. It's like it's a conversation worth having.
It's a straight
like,
up beef.
This is a beef. It's not just petty.
This is just the shit that happens.
Maybe this is a good time for them just to get out.
Or lawyer up. Yeah. Kidding. All right, let us know how it goes. Let's take a look. Oh no, this is some good news.
Yeah.
You found some good shit? All right. All right, fuck yeah. Zach?
So you're telling me there's a chance.
Hooray, we aren't doomed.
Yeah! What is it?
So, this is my kind of guy. This is the kind of shit that I do. I find myself...
The kind of fella?
Doing like, yeah, I'm in the pool down there in Mexico, sipping Mai Tais, and I'm like going around the pool saving bees.
Okay.
So like bees are falling in the pool, and I'm like over there getting them out and putting them out there and like trying to get them out and let the sun like blowing on them. And then some of them aren't making it, but some of them I'll give them a little blow and they go and they fly off. I'm like, all right, I feel
what
good.
A bitch.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
That's so good.
But anyway, so football game stops as player performs CPR on Seagull struck by ball in Istanbul.
That's awesome.
Okay.
I mean, there's some footage.
Of course, I used to immediately like snap to picturing Randy Johnson
yeah,
performing CPR in a
I can't watch that.
With his mullet. So here's the video.
Dripping grease, mullet grease on it. All right,
here we go.
Okay, so it's the goalie. Oh no!
Just fucking blast. Let me go back real quick. And then so the player runs over, immediately starts doing CPR.
I like him.
How do you
like he didn't even hesitate. He just starts chest compressions.
I wouldn't even know what to do.
And how did he know that that's what it needed?
He's a vet.
Okay, we're still watching the video.
Like he's giving heavy chest compressions. Look at that.
Everyone else knows they're not qualified.
But look at everyone rushing over there like, you got to get over here.
I got a Tylenol.
Are you Seagull CPR trained?
The fact that this many...
Who the fuck is?
Dude, look at all these grown men being concerned over this little seagull.
Well, that other guy was concerned about the clock.
Yeah.
This is almost a hey, we're not doomed.
But I've seen...
That's what it is.
Dude, I've seen football players...
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait. Are we on Hey, Look What I Found or Doomed?
No, we're on Hooray, We're Not Doomed.
Okay. Yeah. So...
Is he taking it home?
I don't know how many times I've seen...
He's just going home to eat it?
He's like, well, I did all I can. It's dinner time.
He's like pretending it's fine. And he just throws it in a box. He's like, Seagull for dinner. Okay.
That's a big bird, too.
It's just, you take it. Because I didn't want to fucking do this.
Look how many people are actually concerned with this thing. Like, it's not... I've seen things crazy where they're just like, no one gives a shit. Like,
you just pick it up and...
Yeah, just toss it. It's just a bird, you know? But, I mean, you watch football games and it'll be like a dude catches a ball, runs out of bounds, plows into a cameraman or a cheerleader and just doesn't even acknowledge that it happened. They just get up and run back on the field.
My favorite is when it's the guy with the big plastic dish.
Yeah. For audio. The audio guy. Yeah.
What is he going to do? He's fucked. He's holding the biggest tortilla chip bowl. He's just like, oh, God. Like his whole life depends on not dropping that fucking
they
thing.
Get lit up. And whenever I watch it, I always think like, dude, just turn around and be like, you good? And as you run, they just like toss the ball and run away. And I always just be like, dude, acknowledge that you just may have someone seriously injured this person. Hurt. And this dude blasted a seagull.
Always hits the ground.
Always. And they always roll up and their legs go straight in the air.
Or like if you've ever been a cameraman or done, like imagine like a basketball game when you're just like
it comes right at the lens, bashes you in the face.
Fuck. Like that game has changed a little bit now with like just screens and stuff, but that does not feel good. It's like having a revolver. The
kickback
hit you right in the fucking eye socket. It does not feel good.
No.
Yeah.
And that's a sensitive area.
Okay.
This is I'm pretty sure this is like a title game too. It was the match ended in defeat as Instasport costing them the championship.
What happened to the seagull?
I'm trying to figure that out.
The seagull ball.
But added consider visiting if he could find out the location. Was received additional care. It was later learned that the bird had wing damage from the impact and could not fly for the time being. Taken on a tree. So it's alive.
Yeah.
It's going through rehab right now.
But watch this, dude. Boom!
Yeah, bopped it. Give it to me one more time.
Boom!
Right in the beak. Right in the beak!
In the beak! I think it's crazy. I couldn't get over the fact that he runs over and just immediately starts doing chest compressions.
There wasn't even a moment of what do I do?
What am I looking at him? Like, is it alive? Whatever. He just goes over and just starts going, yeet.
But also, like, if their neck's broken,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
chest compressions isn't the move.
He just broke his neck.
Or maybe you broke his neck trying to save him.
He just gambled. He was like, I don't know, I'm gonna start pushing it.
You know, like when
I'm gonna
sometimes
treat it like a rubber chicken.
do you hear about a car wreck and then someone pulls somebody from the car wreck and then paralyzes them, pulling them out of the car? They're like, well, it was going to explode. I didn't want you to die, so I pulled you out. But
Well, it didn't explode, and I'll see you in court.
Yeah, I'll see you in court, and I'm going to take you for everything you have. It's like there's crazy shit like that happens.
Yeah.
I could never, whatever.
The lesson is never help.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's move on to something funny that Bryan found on the internet.
The internet is pretty wild. Depending on your browsing habits, you can either experience something super cool or go to prison. Crazy, right? Let's check it out together as a couple. Hey, look what I found.
Yes! That's awesome!
All right. This is a really old song. Some people may have heard it.
Okay.
But I was going through emails and the link was in there. I'm like, I don't know if we ever played it.
All right.
So I figured, and you'd never seen it from what I understand, so I figured I'll just play it.
Okay.
But it's a classic, so maybe some people have heard it.
Okay.
And it's okay.
After all, I don't know if it's because I have a long McThunder stick or is this high water levels. But every time I sit down on that toilet, this what happens.
When I shit,
My dick touched the water. My dick touched the water. My dick touched the water.
when I shit,
What? My dick touched the water. My dick touched the water. My dick touched the water.
when I shit,
My dick touched the water. It's 8 inch in the quarter. It's all brown like some cola. Yellow pea like Corona.
He's just sitting there with an empty toilet paper roll and spray.
Louis Leona. Florida Daytona.
My
Who's that?
The water, this bathroom hot as a sauna. Turn green like Shrek and Fiona. I need some tissue from counter. I got cramp in my shoulder. My boo-boo brown like some Folger. Look like a miniature soldier. This splash is colder and colder.
when I
Striking.
shit,
My dick touched the water. My dick touched the water.
It is the worst.
My dick touched the water.
when I shit,
What happened?
What
My
happened?
dick touched the water. My dick touched the water.
I go to work.
when I shit,
My dick touched the water. My dick touched the water. My
Damn
dick
it.
touched the
I'm just going to think of
water.
this song every time now.
Every time you sit down.
Every time.
Dick touched the water.
It's not every toilet bowl.
Water. My dick touched the water.
when I shit,
There's just a certain shape of toilet bowl, dude. I don't know what it is. And why they're like, it should be illegal.
Hate him.
Like that shallow bowl, you know, get out of here. Like, what are you trying to impress? Like that slow gradient. Let's just make it just straight down. Let that dick hang. Like, why does it have to be a nice shape? I'm sick of it.
Most people don't have to deal with that, Joe.
That's not true. Enough for a song to be made about it.
Those were black gentlemen.
Well, I got something in common.
I know not all black guys
have big dicks.
Have black penises,
but every big dick I've ever seen is a black guy's penis. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're not.
I ain't saying it's a stereotype, but
like, I'm not saying all people that wear white Oakleys are assholes, but all assholes wear white Oakleys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know when they wear them on their forehead.
Classic. That was going back years for that reference. I hope some of you guys got it. We're just gonna read one email this week. Zach.
All right, let's hear what you guys think.
Really? You want to talk to me? Wow, that's cool.
This has found its way to us through heyguys at canyoudontpodcast.com from our massage lover son Troy. Okay. Hey, my dudes and you call me fuck Zach or Zach, he spelled it 3 different ways.
Yeah, whichever way.
All are wrong. If you don't know, you will never know. That's how it goes with how you spell Zach's name correctly. However the fuck you spell it,
Two of them are spelled exactly the same, by the way.
However you spell it, I don't negotiate with terrorists.
Fair.
We've all heard the term happy ending regarding massage parlors, right? Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was just a trope, but I'll be damned if I didn't have a free day and a sore back.
I mean, it's all there. It's all lining up.
There's so many different ways to get yourself wrapped up in a hand job.
I got nowhere to go and
all the time in the world, and my knees hurt. And then here I am, $300 later with cum in my chest hair.
Damn.
Okay. 1 hour massage was only $70. First red flag. Showed up, and it was cash only. There's the second one. Went across the street to an ATM. Walked back in with $100 in my wallet.
Got a cool hundo.
Gave the nice lady $80, and she sent me $10 in change. She set my $10 in change on the table with my other stuff.
So the math is already off there. I wonder if you realize this.
Yeah, does $10 more show up somewhere? Yeah, we'll find out.
I don't remember now.
What a thriller! The massage was pretty lackluster. Hardly any pressure. But she spent a lot of time on my ass, gently grazing my sack in a way that could have been an accident.
No, it sounds like foreplay is what it sounds like.
Sounds like a good business practice.
Yeah.
Sounds like a stinky
salesman.
Stinky pinky.
Foreshadowing.
When she told me to roll over to get my front. At this point, I had a very obvious rock hard boner. But I figured that was her intention. The last 5 minutes came around and she gave the jerk off motion with her hand, and I said, yes. Her English wasn't great.
I obliged.
But I'm not to look a gift horse in the mouth, so I agreed. It was quite nice.
And a felony.
If you have to explain a hand job, it's quite nice.
It was quite nice.
It was. I mean, I could have done a better job myself, but I know my own dick. So once it was done, I grabbed the $10 bill and the extra $20 bill, there we are, the math, that I had in my wallet. So I tipped $30 for a $70 shitty massage that just happened to end with a middle-aged Asian woman cranking my hog bone.
Oh, you lucky?
What'd you just call me? Hog bone! I gave her the $30 as a tip, and she made the motion that she was expecting more. That was all the cash I had. Keep in mind, after all was said and done, I paid $100 for a half-ass massage and a decent tug. Now to my question. I think anything other than a massage should have clear expectations. This is your first time getting fucking scammed, dude? Like, not even just massage parlors. I've never gotten jerked off in a massage parlor. But no. Clear expectations where? If you make a street performer, of course it's what they do. Or like in Vegas, they walk up and take a picture and then ask for money. Mm-hmm. They like before they take the picture, like, you have $10, right? Mm-hmm. No, they just make you feel bad to get your money.
It's like when they put the balloon, the balloon hat on your head, and then you have to pay for it.
Welcome to the business. Jack me off, $20. Slurp on my hog bone, $50. Pussy, $75 to $200.
That's such a wide spectrum of
what a spread.
Of pay.
What a spread. Yeah! Depends on the local economy and the masseuse in question. What do you guys think? Is expecting more than $30 for a hand job after an unenthusiastic massage reasonable? Yes. Let's create a price structure together. And for what it's worth, I don't have a horse cock like my brother Joe. Should the price be based on inches? Let's talk about it, guys.
So I also I've only had a couple massages my
me too.
Entire life.
I can count on my hands. That wasn't a brag. I'm just saying how many massages I've had.
Right.
Yeah.
I
can count on my hands.
The idea of someone giving you a massage for, like, let's say an hour, the work that goes in that, considering let's say you made $70, a tug at the end, you throw a little lube on your hand, it's not going to take long. And so you're basically the work that you're doing for the $70 for an hour, all of that work, $30 for a tug is a pretty good deal, dude. Like the what am I trying to say? Like the return on
investment,
and yeah, it's like it took you 2 minutes to jerk this guy off for $30, or an hour for a massage for $70.
There is the risk level though, because I do believe it would be a felony. So I mean, she's breaking the law for your cock.
Yeah, but he's also breaking the law too. So
he didn't mean to. He
the
just
cock
kinda
is
showed
breaking
up.
both your laws.
And his blood was already to his little brain. So what's he supposed to do?
Dude, I will
think
say,
yeah, fair enough.
My entire life growing up, one of the main reasons I didn't get a massage is because I was afraid of getting a boner, and because when they turn you over and start rubbing, that was my ultimate fear. I was like, what if I start getting aroused? And when I was just down there, I got a couple massages, and they get up kind of high, and they're like, she wasn't brushing the sack, but getting really close. And I was in that moment where I was like, okay, think about
$30.
No, thinking like think about other stuff. Don't get aroused. But I'm
thinking about the cartel killing your family.
Right.
Yeah.
That was all happening while I was getting massage.
Yeah.
That's no joke. I came out, and that's why I didn't know what was going on, because I was in the massage thing. But the idea of like getting massage already makes me nervous and uncomfortable enough, so it's not like an enjoyable, like an arousal thing.
It's a hell of an icebreaker.
Yeah.
With your old boner. You don't have to say much after that. You hear or no? All right.
Oh. See the little hand motion?
Oh, jerk it.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know the going price on a.
I still think that's the craziest shit ever, though.
You can get a hand job.
No, like that it's illegal. Like I can go lay down for an hour, and they can rub every inch of your body and do all this kind of stuff. But as soon as they touch your dick, it's illegal.
Mm-hmm. But you can just go down the street and get some tits and jerked off at a strip club. You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
One of my first advertisers for my first magazine was a massage parlor, and I'd had no idea about any of that stuff. And then I walked in to collect the first bill, and there's like a line of gals and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're all dressed. It's like, oh, okay. This is different than what I thought it was. I thought I could get a tan.
It's like, no. They are going to jerk you off for that ad.
That's why they're advertising with me. Okay, I get it now.
Oh,
no, not other people.
I get it.
Free advertising.
Well, that is our episode 194. We are back in the saddle. Thank you guys. It's been a long time, but it's nice to see these fucking faces again.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for supporting us. Sign up, become a part of the gaggle, patreon.com/canyouDon'tPodcast. Send in your content to heyguys@canyouDon'tPodcast.com. Rate and review us where you listen to your show. And although we have taken weeks off, Zach has not. Go see what he's up to. ZachScatsCat.com.
That's the one.
That's what it was.
Scatcast.com.
Yeah.
And that's scat with a Zach. Thanks to the babysitters that moderate the Can You Don't Playground on Facebook. Good to see it's still not shut down. Let's wrap this thing up. Zach!
Good God. Wrap it up already, huh?
Got a little jokey poo for you.
I am ready for it.
Hey, Joe, did you hear about the kidnapping at school?
Like locally?
Mm-hmm.
No.
It's kind of big news.
Why?
It's all right, though. It's fine. Because she woke up.
Because you're snapping.
Mm-hmm. Everything's good.
Oh, yeah. I get it.
All got the all clear.
Okay. All right. So it's just tired.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That is a top tier dad joke right there. Heading over to the bonus stuff. If you support us on Patreon, that's how you get the additional content. If not, we'll see you guys next week. Bye.